Hello, my name's Becky from Northern Star Tarot, and if you'd like to just take a moment, take some deep breaths in, close your eyes, take some meditative breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and then just open your eyes, scan across these and see which one pulls you in, which one you're drawn to. I've just used my elemental stones to label them. So you can pick which deck that you are more drawn to, and in the description will be a link to the reading relating to those cards, or you can focus on these crystals in front as well. But this will be deck 1, deck 2, deck 3 and deck 4. Please enjoy your reading. Thank you. Hello, Aries that chose the Earth Stone, or this raw natural amethyst. I think it's amethyst. It's kind of amethyst at the bottom and quartz at the top. But either way, if you're drawn to this stone, it could be that you have earth in your chart, or you just really like these sort of this earthen deck, which is the Angels and Ancestors cards. I've already pre-shuffled, and these are the cards that came out. We've got Air Guardian, the Lady, and Fire Guardian. So as a past energy, we've got Shift Your Perception. So this could be the energy you're coming into this year with. It could be where you're at now, but it's just about changing your perception of things. I think sometimes when it's one of them, if you're trying something one way and it's not working, sometimes trying a completely different angle could be the answer that you've been looking for. And this is looking very prosperous. Whatever it is you're going into this year wanting to do, it's something that you've got a lot of passion for. And I think from this point, by changing your perception of things, by changing your ideas on things, it could be just making simple changes like, it could be internal changes. I'm getting a feeling of like not talking down to yourself. Feel like some of you maybe criticize yourself a lot more than you give yourself credit for. But by stepping into that power and stepping into yourself, you can grow and reap the rewards, reap the benefits of the things that you are growing and the seeds that you are planting. I love that the Fire Guardians come out as well. This is our card, isn't it? This is fire energy. We've got air energy and fire energy there. This is following your passions, or could also be a very, very passionate relationship. I will get some clarifiers in a bit. I'm just going to read up on Air Guardian because she doesn't pop out a whole lot. Love the artwork in this book, by the way. Air Guardian, change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognise that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there is a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limitations you have set for yourself, and recognise that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Like I said, I mean, that totally echoes what I was saying, and I'm feeling with this card of, I feel like it's how you're viewing yourself and your abilities. And if it's that doubt and that negative self-talk that's holding you back, by changing that, you unlock all this. You unlock the ability to to go for the things that you're passionate about, and to build something that is going to be very rewarding, whether it's a relationship or a new career or the career that you're currently in. So let's get some clarifiers. Get Mucha, this is the Mucha Tarot deck for Air Guardian. Oh, wow, okay. Easy there. Ace of Wands, lovely. And the Five of Cups. Let's see if I can get another one out. In fact, you know what? That one kind of fell out with that one. I'm going to give a complete reshuffle and start again. I don't like it when they fall out at the very beginning of me picking the deck up. Especially with this deck, because it is so slidey. It's very shiny. And they all just kind of slip. But you know what? If it was meant to come out, it will come out again. Wow, you're just being like that today, are you? You're wanting to come out. Well, we've got the Ace of Swords coming out, which is a new truth. And the Eight of Swords, oh my God. It's funny, when I was talking about that negative self-talk, that is exactly the card that I was thinking about. This is the I can't do it, I can't move. It's feeling like nothing is in your control. But there is so much in your control. And look, it's like someone's handed you a sword behind your back so that you can get out of it yourself. And I think once you have that new truth in your mind that you can go forward, you can free yourself to this future. Open yourself up to that future. See if there's any more that want to come out. Oh, brilliant. This is the Aries card, the Emperor. And this is unlocking, I'm loving this, the colour that's kind of going through it as well. We've got like a bluey green sort of thing going on, going into a green and then going into red, which is our colour, it's our fire. But this is this is that self-confidence that we need to step into. And freeing yourself from that negative self-talk, from that doubt, is going to completely unlock your power. And from this position, there's nothing you can't achieve, can you really, as the Emperor? It's having that strength, that confidence, that I can do it. That's the I can card. I can build whatever I want. I have built. I feel like this is the self-build that we need to do. Let's see. Since we've got lots of green, let's go with the Green Witch Tarot for the lady. Ace of Pentacles. Already we're getting lots of aces out, and like I said, at the moment we're in massive energy shifts this year. So everyone's going to be feeling this massive transition, and with it is going to be lots of new beginnings, lots of new starts, lots of new prosperity to follow as well though. And that is the card of prosperity. This is the seed. This is the seed that you grow to have that nice big apple tree. But you can only do it when you're here. When you're in this power, planting that seed is going to flourish because you're going to put in that time and effort and dedication to get where you want, aren't you? If you plant it from here, well, she's not going to be able to tend to it, is she? She's all tied up. Tell us about the lady. Where's the lady there for Aries that chose Earth? Didn't think anything was going to come out. Oh my word. And the Nine of Pentacles. This is like when you do this and you grow it and you tend to your garden. I mean, as she is the Empress in, I mean, you've got the Emperor and the Empress. She's the Empress in the normal tarot. It's that embodiment of nurturing and growth and it always conjures up this image to me of someone who, like, as they walk, flowers grow where their feet have been. And I get that feeling with this of, from this position of strength with the Emperor and the Empress, planting this seed is going to grow into this. It's going to flourish into a comfortable position. It's going to bring us all those things that we want. But you've got to drop the self-doubt. That is the... it's usually us that hold ourselves back, isn't it? I'm loving all the earthly tones to this as well. Three of Athens. Right, the Three of Swords usually in the tarot is about heartache. This one, it's a bit more of a decision. It's a decision to stay and work on what you've already got, or to go and build or find something that's already made, if that makes sense. So she can go into this cottage and she can spend money and time repairing it and effort, or she can take a completely different direction and go and look for a nice house. And it's just weighing up those choices of what is worth more to you. What do you see more value in? And that could be from a career perspective, could be sticking with the job that you've got, that you've worked on, or going into something completely different, or taking a new avenue, a new route with that. I was a bit cautious of having my candle a little too close to my decks there. That would be an absolute shame. Right, I'm going to use the Fenestra for Fire Guardian. I always pre-shuffle the cards anyway before, but it's nice to give them a little shuffle every now and again, just before you're about to use them. Where's the Fire Guardian? Are you coming? Nope. You want to come. Knight of Pentacles. Loving the way he's mirroring that as well, with that right hand with the pentacle. I mean, this could be a person or an energy. The Fool. Excellent. So much of a new start going on here. And the Fool hasn't got a care in the world. He's not bogged down by this. He's not got any burdens whatsoever. It's like the most freeing card. And I feel like there's an urge to free yourself. The Knight of Pentacles understands that it takes time and effort to build something though. But if you've got that passion and that drive, which as you can see the Fire Guardian there has, then you're going to put that effort in. And the Moon. Massively transforming. The Moon in this deck is a bit different than others. I'm just going to have... No, it's gilded. Never mind. Yeah. So the Moon, anything with the Moon on tends to be symbolic of our intuition and our instincts. And this is purely just going from within, being driven from within and creating. This all together feels very much like... Oh, we haven't got him. That was in a different deal, sorry. It feels a bit like the Magician energy. It's having that passion, having that intuition and that drive, and being able to manifest from there. But just taking time to build it, not rushing into anything. I mean, I know you've got the Fool there as well, which is taking a leap of faith. And it does have a bit of a caution of only fools rush in. But I feel this is more like taking that leap of faith to build this, to plant this seed that he's got hold of as well. So overall, feeling very much follow your passions, but find your own strength first before you go off and build something, because whatever place you're in, that's what you're gonna manifest. So you need to be in the strongest place possible within yourself before undertaking all this. Okay, thank you very much, and hopefully see you again. Hello to Aries that pick the air deck. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I've already pre-shuffled and selected your cards just for speed. Okay, we've got new beginnings as a past energy, or an energy that's coming in. It's funny that come up as a future energy in the last one that I've just done for Earth. Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices and decisions. Right, already there is so much movement going on here. Like, have you stopped for pause? But it all looks like it's moving in a positive direction. It's taken that brave step, that leap of faith into a new belief, a new way of living, just a new you. I'm feeling very much a new you sort of feel. New year, new you. Have some of you said that this year? I'm a sucker for it every single year. I have my my New Year's resolution. I personally like to have a goal to go for. And as Aries, we tend to keep moving anyway, don't we? We're quite an active star sign. So Destiny is like the Wheel of Fortune. This is showing that things are now going in your favour. It's like karmic debt has been dealt with. And I feel like 2019 was a whole lot of dealing with things. And now you're like, nope, leaving all that baggage behind in this locked up tower and stepping out into a new world. And this is like hitting a point of making decisions. And I feel like with all this new movement, there's going to have to be some balancing acts between like family and finances and following our dreams. It's finding that balance and making decisions based on how you're feeling inside, like what you're being led towards. I'm going to get some clarifiers because I don't think I can go into too much detail from that, because it's just like new movement and new movement. There's so much movement going on. I'm going to go with the Gilded Tarot for new beginnings. This is the Fool energy. So this is the start of a new cycle for you. Very much feeling that new year, new you. I feel like over the course of this year, you're going to be transforming your destiny. Definitely, like, feel free to watch the other ones as well, even though you chose air. I'm already starting to see some links, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune out. We've got the Wheel of Fortune out for the new beginning. I think this is just finally things going in your favour after a period of maybe feeling like things just weren't. Where's new beginning there? Tell us more about this new beginning. Thank you. You're coming as well. The moon. Oh no, the star. Brilliant. Yep, there's that burden that we've been doing. Feel like you've just been working and working and working away and not actually getting anywhere. But look at this. We've got the star coming out. This is our new dream, our new beginning. I feel like to get here, we've got to bury some stuff from the past. We've got to leave some stuff dead and buried, and it's feeling very much like a revival of yourself. It's leaving whatever shit happened in the past and just moving into this new person. I feel like you're leaving dead weight behind. And it looks like you stood your ground and defended it for as long as you could. But you've reached the end of a cycle now and the start of a new one, and things are looking up. I feel like you feel lighter. It's like there was a mental burden here and that's completely gone now. It's like Zen in your mind. Let's see. Nope, not them. This is the Shadowscape Tarot. Very tiny tarot deck. That's what happens when you buy things from Wish. I do love Wish. Where's Destiny there? Okay, we've got a handful out. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. What have you been building? The Hierophant. Out in every single reading I do, apparently. And the 10 of Wands. We progressed there from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. So, 7 of Pentacles is kind of looking back at what you've grown. And just, you know, seeing if you're satisfied with it. Are you happy with where you are and what you've built up so far? I'm loving, like, I'm seeing such a mirror of here. And like here, the hands are in the same sort of place. This is like the new seed that is grown. I feel like this is the new you. It's this new strong, I know it's earth and energy, but I just feel like you're at peace with yourself a lot more now than maybe you were in the past. And maybe some of you have been on a spiritual journey. The Hierophant can be, it's the traditions, it's the lessons, but it's also very much rooted in the establishments. So education, politics, what's the other one? Religion. But to me, in this spread, I'm feeling like some of you have gone on a massive spiritual awakening, spiritual journey. This could be me. This could be my reading as an Aries. I'm very much vibing with it myself. And the 10 of Wands, this is carrying all this burden on your back, but it's all the stuff that you've grown. So it's not... I don't think it's a burden so much. I think especially with this coming up, it's that managing things properly and questioning if you can add more to your workload, add more to your life than what you've already got going on at the moment. Go on, I will use the Fountain Tarot for movement, choices and decisions. Movement, choices and decisions. Why are you there? 6 of Wands. Right, okay. 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the King of Coins. I feel like for a lot of you here, there is a new relationship that you're celebrating. And maybe this is where the balancing act is coming in. I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities going on anyway, and it's like, can I do this? Can I take time out to go and and just have fun and relax and get to know this person. So there's a feeling of boredom. And I think that's what's driving this is, you know, you want to go out and have fun. You want to go out and play. But you don't want to lose your financial footing. You want to take care of what you've got already. I feel like there's a slight nervousness with taking risks here. And maybe that's where the decision is lying here. Do I take a risk? Do I take a chance? Maybe it's not wanting to lose the defenses that you've built up around yourself if it is relationship related. It could just be bored and stagnant with your work and having that opportunity, or someone, I feel like someone could present an opportunity for you and then you're left weighing things up. For some of you, this could be a new relationship, but you've not quite closed the door on the last relationship. That'll be for just some of you though. Not going to be for everyone, that one. Well, I'm going to get one more clarifier. Sorry, I keep knocking my stand for my camera. Come on, tell me more about this. Choices and decisions. I'm not giving it any more. There we go. Knight cup and the Five of Cups. Wow. So this is a loss. This is usually an emotional loss. Something we've been emotionally invested in. But I'd say this is what you're moving away from. Definitely feeling now that this to me is feeling very much like that I've just been talking about. That maybe there's an ending to a relationship, but a new one waiting, possibly with a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is someone who offers you a cup that matches your own. I mean, look at him. As far as the Knight of Cups go, this is the most sort of sturdy one that I've seen. They're usually quite fantastical and flights of fantasy and very much the fun card. Let's go have fun. Let's be creative and imaginative. This one looks a lot more grounded, a lot more, I know myself and I want to be with you. He seems a lot more mature than the other ones I've seen in other decks. Okay. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and hopefully I will see you again. Bye for now. Hello to the Aries that chose the fire deck. Could be that you have an awful lot of fire going on in your chart, on top of the being Aries, or you could just be very, very connected with your Aries self. This is the Enchanted Map. I have already shuffled, and these are the cards that came out. Oh, sorry, I've done them backwards. That one was there. Healy ouch. Going backwards there. So we've got Dragon's Lair, Healy ouch, and Flying. I love this card. Look at it. It's like, it's full of danger and excitement. And being Aries, we want to go and explore and investigate it, don't we? And I feel like, I mean, this is coming up as a past energy, but some of you could be here now. You could be at past, present, future. Timings aren't a thing for cards, really, for tarot and the energies. But this is like, this is using your intuition and your guidance system. And understand that, like, something when I was reading the description before, because it doesn't come out very often, is that red flags shouldn't be ignored. And I feel like this was a risk that some of us took that maybe didn't pan out very well, given the heel the ouch. I feel like some of us got left with some bruises from going exploring. Heel the ouch can also be, it can be going into a more healing nature. But the motto for this one is forgiveness heals the soul. And I feel like we need to forgive ourselves and forgive the other party, even if they haven't apologised. And sometimes apologies never happen from some people. And it doesn't mean you have to go back to the danger. But I feel like there's a need for forgiveness here. But look how much that sets you free. I think once these old wounds have been healed, I mean, this could have been way in the past, but I feel like it still has a hold over now. And not in a, like, I mean, some wounds, some scars, they just pop up in our head every now and again. Or we don't even think of the person, assuming this is a relationship. But then it still impacts us, like we shy away from doing things that we might have done before we went exploring. So I feel like the flying high, I mean, this is about changing perspective. And I get the feeling that, like I said, we've maybe started or stopped doing things that we would have done before this. I feel like we're a bit bruised. But once you heal that and and start looking at things from a different perspective again, you're going to be flying high and just coming out the way of all these obstacles and being able to fly towards the things that you want. I'll get some clarifiers out, don't linger too long. I'm going to go with the fountain deck. Oh, it's Oregon's layer, not Dragon's layer. There's Oregon's layer there. For Aries for 2020. Kind of feeling you. Knight of Cups. Definitely feeling a bit of a relationship here. Someone you grew something with, or you thought was the start of growing something. The Knight of Cups is all about the feelings. He's very feelings driven. He's very much a fool in love. It could also be a water sign that you were dealing with. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow, okay. And 10 of Wands. I feel like for some of you this relationship just became too hard to manage. And it took a lot of strength to walk away from it. It took a lot of strength to get over them. I feel like they still pop up in your mind. Heal the ouch. Let's see. We will go with the Wildwood deck. I think this for some of you, you thought it was your forever after, your happy ever after. You thought it was the person you were going to settle down with and spend your life with. And even though I feel like there was a lot of love and connection there, I feel like you're the one that walked away from it. Queen of Bows. This is us. This is us standing in our power now. Queen of Bows or the Queen of Wands. She's very confident, very passionate, very self-assured. And I think we picked ourselves up and dusted ourselves off from whatever this relationship or experience was. Whatever this risk was that we took that didn't quite pan out. I feel like we're holding our head high, but it's still got some wounds in the background there. And we go from that to the Five of Arrows. That is dodge and conflict right there. Frustration. I think it's frustrating to some of us that we're still carrying wounds. I feel like this person hurt our pride more than anything. Mourning. We are completely rebuilding. I think you've done your time focusing on whatever it is that has passed, whatever's died here. You've given it time, you've mourned, but you've dusted yourself off and you're rebuilding now. And you're rebuilding stronger than you were before. You know that there's some challenges to face along the way. Maybe you're still in contact with this person. But there's a whole lot of manifestation going on here. I feel like there's been... Sorry about that. I've got my little daughter down on the couch because she's not well at the moment. Sorry, yeah, the seer is the high priestess, and this is being able to conjure up the reality that you want, really. But it's all based on, it's feeling very much like internal work that has gone on here. I mean, we've got the King of Bows, so we've got the Queen and the King here. But I feel like this is all internal. It's not an external, they're not external people, and this is someone who's willing to fight and stand for and has mastery over themselves and their beliefs. I feel like that was a thing for some of you, that maybe there was just a clash of, I don't want to say beliefs like religious beliefs, but maybe just how you see the world and how they see the world. Let's see, what should we get for flying? No, I'm going to get Fenestra. Very interesting. We are in a process of like massive energy shifts going on this year as well. And I feel like you're very much rolling with that. It's very, I feel like there's been some really heavy energy here. And you're just working through it, but look at the goddess you're coming out as. This is properly finding your inner goddess. Oh. So I'm gonna give it some more. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It doesn't seem very stable tonight. Who's flying there? Who's flying there for Aries? Fire. 7 of coins. I had that out for one of the other ones as well for the Aries. This is kind of reassessing where you're at and what you've built. Look at that, you've got a good support system. I feel like there's been friends and family around you that have been a massive, massive help in this process. in recovering from whatever it was that you were in the past, or helping you just get to a place that you want to get to. There's very much a look how far you've come. And you're ready to take up the fight again. Looks very much ready to go into battle again. I mean, the Page of Swords can also be a bit immature, but I think, to me, this is feeling very much like at the start of another adventure. It's like we're ready to go and find another castle to go and tear down. Another lair to go on an adventure with, because we're stronger now. We're stronger and we... Oh. Let's see what kind of flew out there, because we've got the Ace of Swords on top there. Oh, wow. Okay, Judgment. Judgment, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is, you know... This to me is just taking stock on where you've been, what you've been through, kind of reevaluating it. But there's like a new beginning here, and I think this is why we're ready to take up that sword again. Feel like there's a new love on the way, or a new relationship that you're currently involved in. You've got the Ace of Swords there. This is... I think you're ready for this now, and it's someone who matches you. You'll see there's no Lover card here, there's no Two of Cups here. I don't think this person matched you. Whoever's coming along in the future, or you may have already met them or know them, they match you so much more. And it's just changing your perspective. I think some of you, when you meet this person, might not think or feel that connection. But I think the more that you get to know them, and the more you open your heart, the more you will attract someone who is also open-hearted. Right, thank you very much for watching my channel, and hopefully I will see you again. Bye. Hello to the Aries that chose the water deck. I've already pre-shuffled them, and these are what come out, and this is, what's the name of the deck now? Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So we've got the Father, which is the Emperor, our card, the Aries card, the Three of Earth, and the Seven of Earth. Funny to get tons and tons of sort of earth and green energy there. When we're in water. But then saying that, green is also representative of the heart chakra, which is what water energy represents. But already to me, this is feeling very much like coming to the end of a cycle, because you've built it as far as you can. You've reached the end of this project, and I get the feeling of, okay, what can I build next? Look at his face there. It's like he's sat there on his throne, but he's still wondering what else is out there to go and explore. And look at this. I mean, this is planting seeds. This is growing something new. It's feeling very much like a project, and whether that is yourself, like a project to grow within yourself, or whether this is an external project, like something that you've been wanting to work on, and this is going to be the year for growing that. I mean, it is earth energy, which is our possessions. I mean, it could also be relationships. It's the physical. It's whatever we can touch. But I think especially with this one, to me, is feeling a lot more like growth of your own soul. This is just finding that inner harmony. I think that is what what maybe some of you are aiming to achieve by the end of this year, is to just be in alignment with yourself. I'm not getting any other energies here. It's very much feeling just like your energy. Right, let's see what we get here. No, I'm going to go with Gilded Tarot. Where's the Father there? I mean, this is coming up with a past energy, and this is confidence. It's being the top of your game, really. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got the King of Wands mirroring him there a little as well with his fiery wand. And sitting on his throne. Like I said, this is very much like, I've done this now. I've done this, I've achieved this. And that's another one that's our card. It's our energy. Oh, okay, the Devil. Feel like this is why you're wanting to focus inwards. The Devil represents our temptations. And maybe if you think of the like 7 deadly sins, like greed and lust and stuff like that, I feel like some of you think that there's maybe some things that you need to reel back in on. Like, I'm getting the feeling of like addictions, maybe drinking too much, overindulging, eating too much sex. It's those things that, you know, too many pleasures going on. Maybe Christmas was a bit too much this year. Wow, look at this. I mean, he's very much the Aries card anyway. He's a fire card. He's more Leo, but we've got horns. There's a whole lot of fiery energy and passion there, and maybe that's why we're wanting to ground a little more. To just be a bit more grounded. But I feel like some of you are definitely taking on some big internal demons this year. Right, let's see. Gonna go with the Green Witch Tarot. Where's the Three of Earth there? Seven of Pentacles, same here. You want to grow. You want to enjoy your work. You want to enjoy what you're working on. This is very much feeling, like I said, like a project. It's the start of a new project, but you're at the stage, like, it's not even the thinking stage. This is something that's already started. This is something that you're ready to plant the seeds now. And I feel like maybe towards the end of the last year, you were thinking about it and you were building up to it and you're like, right, January is going to be my starting point for this. There's a whole lot of masculine energy going on, and that doesn't mean male, but masculine. And I know Aries is quite masculine anyway, but I feel like I'm reading for a male. So I don't know if there's any males watching there, but I'm just very much getting that feeling. It could also be that we've got the help of a male here, and I'm getting a feeling of an older male. Possibly an air sign, which is Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. Is that right? Sorry, I don't know if I've said them right. I know Aquarius is. How bad's that? I always get mixed up with the air and the air signs. Well, either way, Could be an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. But this feels very much like an older teacher. And I mean, this can also represent legal exchanges, legal documents. It could be signing for a house, signing for a business. Could even be a marriage, but I'm not getting that feeling. It's feeling a lot more, like I said, it's earth and energy. It's feeling more more solid than that, more not spiritual, I mean, not it's feeling more solid than spiritual, more physical realm. It is feeling work related though, and maybe some of you are going into a spiritual work. But wow, there's such dedication and determination to grow this. I'm loving it. It kind of negates this devil energy, and maybe that has been the catalyst for this change. It's just, yeah, you've reached the top. You've reached the top here, but you're not really happy. There's just a yearning for something else, but it's feeling more kind of more spiritual or ethical or just internal balance. Such a strong earth energy. Maybe some of you will be working with, sorry, my daughter's not... Sorry, as I was just saying, my daughter's not well at the moment, so she's sleeping on the couch and coughing lots, bless her. Right, let's see, what shall I get out for this? I'm going to go with Shadowscape Tarot. That was very quick. 7 of Cups. Wow. The 7 is usually where we look back and evaluate, and I'm very much feeling like that anyway. But this is asking, how do you feel about it? It's so much, it's feeling like just being driven by your passion and your heart. It's such a wonderful space to come from. This entire reading's got such a lovely sort of feel to it. 7 of Cups, King of Wands. Got the King of Wands out for a second time, framing it nicely. Here we've got a King of Swords as well. Oh my god. So we've got King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Swords. Wow. Look at this. This is just, to me, it's head and heart completely balanced. I mean, look at these cards completely mirroring each other. And we've got the Vitruvian man there as well. It's just, to me, complete balance, especially with this. It's all your chakras being clear-minded, clear-hearted. And just, there's sort of a feeling of, it's like quite creative. Like being able to just manifest amazing things. So I think I'm going to get a clarifier for the devil. I'm going to take it from this deck, because so far that is the only thing. But I feel like this is something you're coming away from anyway. Where's the devil there? 7 of Wands. So many 7s. We've got 7 Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Oh, sorry. We've got the 7 of Pentacles twice. 7 of Wands. I mean, this is being defensive. I'm very much getting a feeling of just, yeah. I feel like someone has some addictions that they're trying to deal with. I feel like whatever it is has threatened not only you, but your family. It's threatened you losing everything that you have. And I feel like some of you, like people that are important to you, have threatened to walk away, and this has caused you to change your perspective on things. Caused you to just take a pause, and I do feel like there was a pause here, a pause while you contemplated, right, how am I gonna move away from this, whatever this energy is here that has kept you bound. I mean, it doesn't have to be an addiction. I imagine that is only for a few of you. In a broader term, it could be the money kept us there. The money has kept us, you know, that stability, that finance and that, and we've not wanted to risk it. This could also be energy around you and someone close to you. There's such a strong masculine energy to it, though, and it's feeling like a father or an uncle figure. It's feeling someone, or a teacher, but it's someone very close and very influential to you. But I think with that change of perspective, you can keep everything that you have. You can rebuild, plant new seeds, and just have all this magical energy. And I'm feeling very much like, especially with this card, it's like my body is my temple. And this is why I say about addictions, I'm just getting that feeling of needing to be clear-minded, heart and soul, and just everything being in alignment and being healthy. Right, hope that made sense. Thank you very much for visiting my channel, and hopefully I will see you again. Bye for now.